So if you follow me, you know that I'm a person who still takes the pandemic that is current and not past, that is happening very seriously, and I will continue to until I have logical reason to do otherwise. And I keep getting told that I am living in fear, or other people don't do it anymore because they don't want to live in fear. And at first I thought about it and I was like, yeah, I guess, you know what, if that's what it takes is for me to be living in fear, for me to still be taking this thing that could fuck me up permanently seriously, then fine, I'm living in fear. But then I thought about it and I'm like, you know what? You know what living in fear is? It's denial. Denial is one of the strongest and most obvious examples of what living in fear looks like, right? It's being so afraid that you can't even face something. And what I and other people who still continue to wear masks and to not go to concerts and restaurants, like what we're doing is we've looked at reality and we've gone, this is what life is now. Well, I guess we got to do that. And that means, like you, continuing to work and have human relationships and still do the things we need to do in life, but just in a way that acknowledges the reality that we're facing. I alluded to this before in other videos, but some of y'all have not done the work of grieving the world that is no more. Going to see sports or to a concert with your friends without a mask on, that's not things having gone back to normal. That's you becoming delusional. And let me get this straight. This is not shade. This is just like it's Capricorn season. I'm telling the truth like I see it. If you want a world that is like the one we had before, and I don't know why you would, because there's a lot of things that needed to get broken about that. But if you want that world and you're not living in fear, what you'd have to do is fight for it. You would be demanding better vaccines that actually prevent transmission. You would need to be asking for, universal masking and other things that would get the situation under control enough so that it would be safe for you to do those things without being delusional, without just ignoring it like it doesn't exist. People who are taking C-19 seriously are not the ones living in fear. You are. This thing is just going to keep nibbling away at people, bit by bit. Don't take it from me. Follow some people who really know what they're talking about, like I do, and look at some of the stuff that they have been compiling, that they have worked hard to compile, that is not being put on like any of the mainstream sources. None of them. This is not a cold. It's something that can fuck you up permanently. I don't even want the first version of a new phone, okay? Give it like 5 years and then I'll get it. Why on earth would I want to play games with my health or with anyone else's with a disease that is literally not as old as a bunch of shoes that I have? You need to decide if the person you want to be is one who faces reality or not.